What's up, Dace-tacular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show. I am your host, Chris, the Dace Man Dace, and joining us always, Gibby.
What's up, boys?
Back behind the producer's desk, Mr. Frank Ward.
Thank you for that very slow intro so I could grab the mic. Why was the microphone over there? Hello. Hi.
Cheever.
You can blame Trish, who is my girlfriend, as we established during the Gameathon number 10.
For the mic being moved?
Yes.
I was totally me. I had the desktop out.
Yeah, fucking Trish. Every fucking time.
And last but not least, Alexa, turn off the sound.
That's gonna be a Dace Man Show first.
It has to be.
Yeah, then she listened and then play Spotify or some shit.
Yeah.
That's right. Now playing Spotify. Yeah, exactly.
Well, like Achiever alluded to, we just wrapped our 10th annual Dace-tacular Gaming for a Cause, with all proceeds benefiting Project Refit. And a grand total is still being calculated, I believe, but we are over 4,500. So
Woo!
I can tell you it's our fourth largest total of all time, nowhere near the goal that we had set. Unfortunately, still on the decline from where we hit our peak.
No, but can I say something
Absolutely.
bluntly?
Yes.
Considering how ill prepared we were for this one, all things considered.
Yeah, if you watch any of the previous Dace Man shows, it's well documented.
I think the Facebook thing also hurt us.
So, well,
I
yeah.
think we
So
had
that
a lot of friends who would have donated.
I feel like
Too
that's
fucking lazy to click a couple extra buttons.
the weird caveat to this whole thing. Like, it's maybe the only the fourth largest you said, right?
Fourth
Yeah,
overall.
but considering all the like pitfalls
Pearls.
and like again not doing anything and Trish, like we did good.
Trish.
You're not wrong. I think on par when it comes to prep work, we did about as much as we probably did for like the second and third events.
So maybe that means we shouldn't have done that the whole time. I don't know.
It sounds like that. We want to thank all our guest streamers that did come out and stream the week before. That's one of the annual things that we were doing that did carry over. Thank everybody who came out. Thank you for those that did take the time to copy-paste the link into the browser. People like Jess who won the PlayStation 5. So it did pay off if you weren't paying attention. We also gave away Phillies tickets. And did that guy want that video game? You forgot to tell him.
I did talk to him about it, but we got sidetracked by work.
Okay, well, and somebody won a video game. So
Shit.
we'll do a case study if this event ever comes back to see if less prizes was better, or if more prizes really brought you in. Not that you got them. It's just the event is in the books. And if you follow me on Facebook, you realize that this was pretty much the end game. It's the end of the era of the Dace-tacular Gaming for a Cause as we know it. It doesn't mean it's the never say never type thing, but there's a good chance there won't be one next year.
Doug and Logan.
Doug and Logan.
And we become their producers.
I still don't want to stay up.
No. That's when you just throw it to the kids. Let the kids play.
You're not wrong.
Get them. They got to start off with 12 hours, and they'll build up their immunity every year to hit 48.
There was a decent transition there where, like,
The kids
kids
play.
were playing a good portion of that first day.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I'm also learning that, like, these overnight shifts mean nothing. So that's why I'm saying it's an end of an era.
Much. That's why I kept saying we should just do 12 to 12 or 2 to 2 or something.
Unless we're gonna push hard in the like German market,
Yes.
because they're up during that time.
Yeah. And we didn't have a German PS5, and that might not have been why they donated it.
That's right.
So they want to read it in English.
And we definitely didn't kill any Jews.
Yeah. And in that instance, too.
Jesus Christ.
We were just going hard today, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
But like I said, it's not going to come back in its current form. But we could see that, like, maybe it turns into a 5-day event, but it's the 12 to 2 time frame.
Or something,
Yeah, we're going to take some time, regroup, decide if we're going to continue, and if we do continue, it should not look the same as it does now. Because not bringing it back just to do the same fucking thing again. Boom.
Yes!
Deal.
Now we're on the road to end this fucking show.
It's over.
On the road to WrestleMania!
Yeah! They sold their company, I'm selling my shit! Not going to get $9 billion for it, but,
We have a buyer.
I thought it was 29.
when they merged the companies 21.6 together, they only bought, apparently Endeavor only bought 51% of the shares.
Yes.
Oh.
The majority stakeholder.
So there's still 49% of the company owned by other people that I assume are like Triple H, Stephanie,
Was
Vince,
it-
not Vince. Vince was
what-
51.
Was it It's not publicly. Is it publicly held or is it?
Yeah, it's
private?
publicly traded.
Publicly traded. So that he just bought. Okay.
He pretty much sold his majority stake holding
Mm-hmm.
to Endeavor, who also owns the UFC. And from what I could tell, UFC's pretty much been run by Dana White using their checkbook. Like, I don't think too much changed with Endeavor. Like, I didn't even know Endeavor owned UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't see the only thing I think it might be changing for the WWE is Vince. The rumor is Vince is heavily involved again, meaning everything Triple H did for the last 4 months doesn't matter. And if you watched Raw last night, it had a Vince McMahon feel to it. So, yeah.
Fart jokes?
No, he had Brock Lesnar beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes for 10 minutes to end the show. Yep, that's the reaction I had.
What?
They kicked up the show. They had Cody come out. He's
With the two titles?
he lost.
Oh, never mind.
He challenged Roman to a rematch. Roman said, not a chance. Then he's like, all right, well, let's do something. You want to do a tag match? Because Solo was there. And they said, if we do a tag match, whoever tags with you will never get a shot at the title as long as Roman's the champion. So Brock came out because Brock already had that stipulation. Because when he lost in SummerSlam, he was no longer allowed to challenge for the title ever again. So he was like, oh, shit, Brock Lesnar's actually going to wrestle on a Monday Night Raw. No. He beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes for the last 10 minutes of the fucking episode. And walked out at, like, we'll say 10:59, and then went like this. And that's how Raw went off the air. And I went, oh, I'm glad I stayed up till 2 a.m. to watch this because I was at the Yankees game last night. And went through the whole DVR. Like, oh, it's Monday. It's the Raw after WrestleMania. That's usually when they kick off like new feuds, new stuff, new people come back. No debuts of any stars. Matt Riddle came back to a big who cares. They had Seth Rollins walk out to the chants. They went to commercial break. There's a video circulating online of producers talking to Seth Rollins during the commercial break, and when they came back, Seth just left. So there's like a heavy rumor that they fucking changed the script mid-commercial of like, we got nothing for you, you gotta go back. So that's the chaos that Vince is bringing back to the fucking company because he can't make up his goddamn mind. I guess I'm back to AEW.
Jesus Christ.
But anyway, the Gameathon's in the books. The Dace Man Show has got a couple months left on its ledger. And we are here tonight to bring you a show for 2 weeks in a row, which is huge.
Crazy.
Because we're...
And we were on live for 48 hours as well.
Yeah, with 2 computers.
That's right.
Yeah. So like we're only live for like 47 hours.
Uh-huh.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
We got knocked out by a tornado.
Yeah.
The whole ordeal. We had to go fight it. You didn't get to see that, but
We
that
didn't
happened.
even get the padding of the countdown we usually do.
That's right.
Usually we're live for 49 hours because of the countdown that kicks off at 11 a.m. on Friday. Didn't even do that.
Oh, true.
So,
And normally, well, we also had recently been doing it over daylight savings time.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's normally about par for us, though.
Yeah, I probably did about the same amount of time.
yeah.
Nice.
It's what it is. But I got nothing to talk about because I haven't done anything in the world of pop culture.
The only other thing I would say is, who's going to see the isn't the Mario movie come out
Tomorrow.
I thought
week?
this week, yeah.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we have tickets to that?
I have tickets for a 2:30 showing because I'm on vacation.
Oh.
Fuck you, Frank.
Well, I thought it was
No,
the best way to kind of get Wade in there.
It's just like Monday, whatever the fuck it was. Fuck you. End the show, quick. End the
Yeah,
show.
that's pretty much what it was.
End the show.
But there's a good chance I probably text you guys that I canceled the tickets, and then I'll have to go another night anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably end up going next week when I have the kid.
Jimmy has not been going to school much this week because we decided to go to New York yesterday, and he's not going to school on Thursday because it's Philly's opening day.
Well, it's also
And
Passover.
they're off Friday, so I don't know if I could pull them out early tomorrow or not. We'll see. But I am excited for it because I've heard good things about it.
They're projecting it's going to be $240 million. They're projecting for the first weekend.
I can see that. Well, they also got the extra day, right?
Yeah.
It's a holiday weekend for half the country. If you're not, I guess if you're Jewish, you're probably not celebrating this holiday.
No, you still have
No.
Passover.
Yeah, you still take it.
Oh,
You still have
Passover.
Passover on
Probably
Thursday. Yeah, that's a Jewish holiday.
Does
Like
that
the
always
Jews
line
won't
up,
go.
or is
Yes.
this the first time this
No,
lined up?
it's how it lines up because Easter, the crucifixion happens because during Jesus' Seder dinner is when the betrayal happens.
Why do two religions get to take the same moments.
Because
it's the same
Christianity is a branch of Judaism.
It is.
yeah,
get
Christianity took Judaism and just kind of did took Jesus and was like, hey, look at this guy.
Yeah.
We like him, right? Look
We
at all
pinned
this
all of our
stuff.
debt to this guy.
Well,
and
they
said there's
they-
no more thing as debt.
They
And
only believe in the Old Testament.
What a
and
Jewish thing
Christians
to
believe
do.
in the New
Yeah, it
Testament.
is.
Yeah, and in a weird twist of fate, like Jews, who are probably historically the most hated religion in the world. Like if you look at everything that people have done to the Jews, and then you flip it on, Christians were the ones that did half of it. So it's fun. We're all family here.
Yeah, we're all family.
All right, I guess that makes sense.
Which is why Easter changes every year.
Does it Passover?
Yeah, it's because it's based off the lunar cycle.
Yeah.
It's the first full moon after the spring equinox.
What?
That's how they used to do things back in the day. Is they didn't have.
They didn't have a set date when the guy rose.
No, they just kind of looked at the moon and were like, "Hey,
It was
that happened a
all,
couple times."
BC, not AD.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
stupid.
Most of our prehistoric religions and calendar dates is based off of the lunar year, not the revolution around the
based
sun.
off the solstice.
Yeah, because they didn't know about the whole revolution around the sun. They looked up and were like, "Hey, that moon thing! Like, look, the moon's big again."
Which is why when you
that.
hear ages in the Old Testament as like 900, 800 years old, it's actually a lunar year, not an actual year.
Okay.
And that has been religion with Cheever.
But I mean, they're getting extra days because of the holidays.
Yes.
So Mario should take off because, well, if I pulled fucking, they're actually debuting on a Wednesday.
You're gonna
Usually
lose,
they get opening nights Thursdays.
You'll probably lose all the Jewish people.
On
Well, no,
a day,
Passover
or-
They don't-
Passover
they're-
starts Wednesday at sundown.
Yeah,
it's a
and
Thursday
it's-
sundown.
Yeah, they have a lot of
And if I know anything about
very
Mario,
strict things that they do. Let's put it that way. They
Oh, he's
Cedar dinner's
definitely
only
Christian.
2 hours.
big Jewish.
they got a 4-hour mass they have to attend as well.
But they got the whole.
Oh, I see. I'll do
And
the
they have
mass
a
part.
6-hour mass
You
at the
Jewish?
end of it as well.
My church celebrates Cedar dinner,
and then
and we have to do the Cedar dinner every year.
you're not allowed to eat
Yeah,
any
it
kind
is.
of breads for some reason the entire time.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
It's a weird fasting thing, and you're not
'Cause-
supposed to do anything
do you know the reason
when the
for
sun
all of
goes
that?
down.
Was it
for, like,
explained by the
daytime.
Rugrats?
It could have been.
It
If it was
probably
explained by
was
the
during that
Rugrats, I know.
special. I remember.
No.
I know the special you're talking about, but I don't remember specifics.
I
in it.
specifically remember the Hanukkah one.
Yeah.
With the candle and the whole, like, this is the wax that has to go through the 8 days. I believe they did a Passover one.
They did. Yeah, they did.
They probably did.
All my religious teachings came from the Rugrats.
So do you want a quick historical lesson?
I mean, sure.
We
So
don't have
Passover
a drop.
is the actual celebration of Moses leading the Jews out of Egypt by crossing the Black Sea, Red Sea, whatever it's called, one of the seas,
I feel like I knew that.
and then they wandered throughout the desert for 40 years. So it's a celebration slash sober moment of realization of the struggles of your ancestors.
I feel like I knew that. And probably not Rugrats. I think it was Prince of Egypt.
Yes, Prince of Egypt. Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone loves Prince of Egypt.
Yeah. They had that song that I remember singing in choir in
No
like
idea what you're talking
6th grade.
about, but we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Anyway, that's religion with Cheever.
They're getting an
Yeah.
extended weekend because at least I know fucking spring break's happening too. So
Yeah. Does Jimmy have off for like an entire week?
yeah, that's why I'm feeling guilty of pulling them out so much
That's-
this week.
So that's the phone call I got
Wait,
at
is
Yankee
that-
Stadium.
Is that next week?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
off the whole fucking week next week.
Yeah.
Did we get a whole week?
No,
off?
we got
we never got a
Friday.
full
I
fucking
thought
week.
we got like
We got-
Thursday, Friday off.
if
for,
we were
like,
lucky.
Friday, Monday.
Because that's also the time we used to have snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we used to
They
get-
would take the snow days
I think
from
we used to get
spring break.
Friday and then Monday because of Easter, and I think
Yeah.
they would bundle with some kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
And they would peel those off if it snowed.
Yep.
Which it used to back in our old day.
Yeah.
Now it's just this like they want to say it's snow, but I'm pretty sure it's like asbestos that just floats down.
We got yeah. We
Nope,
haven't really got
nope,
much
nope.
lately. We did get some 2 years ago.
I was gonna say we
Probably
got
like,
zero
3
snow
or
this
4
last
inches,
winter.
but the
No,
problem
we
is
got
it
a
melts in like a
dusting.
day.
Bah,
Doesn't
zero.
stick. Doesn't stay at least.
Somebody sneezed at a bag of cocaine this year.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
This
that
year.
Makes sense, yeah.
But I know what you're. I think it might have been like last year or the year before.
Because TJ was out playing in it for a while.
Yeah.
I was whipping him around in a snow tube, and I
Ye-
could do it for like I think it was like maybe 2 days, and then it was gone. I mean,
We're,
gone.
we're at the point now where we only get like maybe one good snowstorm a year. This year,
If
obviously,
that.
we didn't get anything.
making shit this year.
But back in when we were back in our day, We used to get a couple of those, and that's when they'd start peeling off fucking holidays during the spring, and then they'd be like, nah, fuck you, you're going a little bit longer in June.
Yeah, peeling your spring break, too. Take a couple days from that.
Which I never understood, because tacking days on at the end of the year, that's not productive. You're productive in the middle of the year because that's when you're trying to learn stuff. At the end of the year, you're just burning fucking time with Shrek until you got out the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
so my only question with that, though, is does that benefit the teachers?
No, I was gonna say, even the teachers gave up at that point because it cuts into their time, too. They're like...
Yeah, but
once June hits...
Do they get paid more because of the fact that they're going later?
No.
They get paid, from what I understand, because she's part of the education payroll, they get paid twice a month all year. It gets docked a little bit over the summer, but basically they say, all right, you make $100,000, you're getting paid on the 1st and the 15th every month.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a set contract number, and then they just divvy it out twice a month to keep you alive.
Okay.
100,000's way overshooting you for a teacher, but
very. If we had viewers, there'd be so many comments about what the fuck.
Yeah. So basically, you get 30,000 to spread out over the course of 12 months.
You get $5.
But the way they work, they also work. So you have two options, from what I understand, is you can have that 2 pay periods across the entire year, or they'll pay you the lump sum, or they'll pay you between September and June if you want. Most people take the full year thing, which basically you get paid a little bit yet less during the months you're actually working to supplement the months you aren't working. Some teachers, I guess, could take it and then go do another job for 3 months.
Yeah.
But is what it is. Anyway, that's all I got when it comes to pop culture.
Pop culture.
I am excited for the Mario movie, so hopefully we'll have stuff about that next week.
Mario.
I guess it's time for gaming news with Gibby. Gibbles and bits, gibbles and bits. I'm a little bird who loves gibbles and bits. Gibby.
Talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm excited. I'm
I'm
excited. I got smacked.
All right.
At the end of
The biggest news in the past 24 hours is Amazon's laying off around 100 game division employees.
Fuck you.
It just broke about 4 or 5 hours ago.
Breaking news!
They had a gaming division?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that was
That's where Elden Ring came from.
Was it Elden
That was
Ring?
at Amazon Studios?
Yeah.
No, what was Amazon's?
Amazon's laying off around 100 from their gaming division, which I guess is...
I didn't know Elden Ring was produced by them.
No, what was the other game that Amazon...
They just did the MMORPG, which I can't remember what the fucking name of it was.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That was the last biggest one that they actually did.
Why the hell are they laying people off? Or was that one a flop? So you got a hit and a flop?
Yeah.
And they went, we'll split the difference and lay off half the staff.
That flop, I think they banked a lot on, unfortunately. But it did not do well for them at all. Another big news.
I swear to God, you just teeing me up to fucking yell at you.
Is this the E3? Is it the E3 thing?
That was canceled a long time
Yeah, that was
ago.
canceled.
We haven't covered gaming news in a month.
Yeah, I know. I have that in here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Star Wars!
Fuck you.
Rivals collectible card game has been announced.
Ooh.
Just saying, guys.
Do go on. I
Um,
like getting in on the ground level of card games and then forget about it.
Funko Games
Hashtag AEW.
Oh, so the company that's going out of business.
has unveiled a new collectible card game set in a galaxy far, far away. Dun, 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 dun.
So, is it cards or is it going to be fucking pops? Because I don't want pop figures.
Both.
I have way too
It says,
many.
create a squad of iconic characters in an attempt to collect the most location cards and win against their opponent. Each character has unique abilities with location cards playing a key role in a game. Gaming a tactic advantage. You'll definitely want the high ground advantage card.
Did they give an example of what the cards look like? Or is it like an animated style, or is it like clips from the movie?
They show like the box, but not the cards. So I don't know. It's $20 for the premiere set, $5 for a booster pack. You get 4 character cards. If you get the premiere set, you get 4 character cards: Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, and a clone trooper. You get 4 character movers, 2 character tokens, 14 action cards, 12 location cards, a prism die. I'm not really sure what that is. It's kind
That's
of dice. I know that.
Probably their Dungeon Dragons
Yeah.
bullshit.
12 influence, lost tokens, 3 location markers, high ground marker, and instructions.
What's it called? Star Wars Rivals?
Star Wars. Is that what I call it? Star Wars Rivals collectible card game.
Okay. Well, you go through your stories. I'm gonna go pre-order that.
I was honestly debating it when I read it.
I have a Star Wars card game that I was collecting, and they just stopped making. So I stopped collecting. I don't have a full set in anything.
Sounds about right.
Except for like the 1988 top baseball cards and 2022 because of Wade. And I'll never be able to get Jimmy's year because Aaron Judge had a rookie card in there, and those fucking sets are too expensive.
Booster packs will sell for about $5, and it's to be independent of the premier sets. They're best for bolstering your established roster of hero, villains, etc.
They do come with figures.
Well, that's what I said. I told
By
you what
Funko.
it came with. It has tokens and stuff, yeah, but you also have location cards. It's sort of a mixture between, I guess, figures as well as... It sounds... They're saying, like, location, which is probably, like, land, like Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah. So... I'm debating.
I'm not.
You're just ordering.
I would have if it was cards only. I can't do more figurines.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I am way out of space.
And other great news. Samsung 1TB SSD for PS5 is discounted to the lowest price yet. I know you were talking about getting them.
Is that the one where you can play off of it?
Well, it's an SSD, so it's an internal. That should be the internal one.
SSD is internal.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Solid state drive.
You can
Okay.
get them external as well, but yes. It comes with a 1TB with heatsink. Is on sale for $90.
When did your segment turn into me spending money?
I saw a lot of these things, and I'm just like, I know Dace is looking at this. I'm like, yeah, it's interesting. Normally I would just skip these, but like, I know Dace is trying to like, get an SSD.
We just got $4,000.
Yeah.
It's such a pain in the ass to install and reinstall fucking games on the PlayStation. Like,
So I would immediately look
concept.
if the 1TB's on sale. I'm sure their 2 and 4TBs are probably on sale as well.
And they're compatible.
Yes,
Probably.
It's specifically for PS5.
Okay. So, because like
Now I have
I have 8 terabytes on
I
the
have-
PS4.
absolutely no idea how to install them. Because you're gonna have to open something up, and because it's got to be
Does it? If you,
it's got to be attached to the motherboard.
does this void the fucking warranty if you try to put that in? They always taped the goddamn screws on the back of the
That's a
the
great
systems.
fucking question.
That's technically not legal in the United States.
to void the warranty if you
Yeah.
put in memory.
The
I
seal.
don't know.
The
my problem is
the
they,
right-
they
yeah,
have to have some way for you to install them if they sell them.
Yeah.
But it's being sold by Samsung,
Samsung for the PS5, so
not Sony making that sale.
Yeah, but you have the right to repair. You have the right to repair.
That's a great question. I don't know. That's a great question.
Not that I've ever cashed in on a warranty. The thing
Yeah.
anytime they fucking break down, it's after the warranty's
Yeah.
expired.
Yeah.
That's actually a great question. I don't know because you're right. If you have attached to the motherboard, you're gonna have to break into it.
Mm-hmm. The PS4 had the specific tape over the 2 screws that took it apart.
Yeah.
And I remember, guess I'm buying a new system. I'm gonna fuck this up. Which now they're in stock, so I guess fuck it.
Yeah.
Send it. I got a PS3 that I could use as like a tester.
Interesting. I didn't even think of that, but that's a good question. Pokemon Stadium joins Nintendo Switch on the N64
Was that the
lineup.
story?
Yeah.
That was the
Eight-
biggest.
That was
news.
the biggest story.
That is the biggest story of today.
Well, I think the bullshit part of that story is: are you aggravated by what
You
they're
cannot transfer Pokemon into the game.
Yep. You have to keep doing the rent Pokemon feature a part of it, which nobody liked on the N64. I know.
No, the coolest part is that you hit the little pack that you put on the back, and you put your game cartridges and fucking noobs.
Yet that we have a GameCube simulator or Game Boy simulator on Nintendo Switch, and we can't play Blue or Red.
So no fucking noobs.
Nope. Yeah. The only way you could use it apparently is if you rent the Pokemon.
I have no idea what's
Why are they looking at their shitty food? Yankee Stadium has shitty food.
Those
Said here.
sliders look disgusting.
said here. Touche.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Are they adding something now?
You never know.
You never know. That's right.
They're not gonna do it for us. We're from Philly.
Keep hope alive.
What drove me nuts is we got there and Jimmy goes, "I want a cheesesteak." I'm like, "We're not at the right area."
No.
It's like, come on, man.
Hey, at least he knows what's good, right?
Well,
He's not wrong. He steals my cheesesteak every time we go to a fucking Phillies game.
well, it's not like he could sit there and like, oh, I want sewer water. You're in the right place.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah, just look anywhere and get some piss. everywhere. Such a disgusting city.
Anyway, Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Stoked! That comes out at the end of the month, right?
It's apparently going to be using the PS5 DualSense controller to make you feel the Force.
So it's gonna vibrate like when you build a Wonder in Age of Empires.
No, it's going to use the haptic feedback sensors and the triggers.
Oh.
So this is the first game I've heard of, other than that they were talking about that fucking bow game or whatever.
Nothing's done it to me yet, so.
So I'm kind of interested. I might have to play that when you get it because I don't have a PS5 and it. Very
You don't
much
have a
interested.
PS5?
You know what's weird?
I have an
We were
Xbox.
giving one away at the Gameathon.
I
I
have
don't know if
an-
you were aware of that.
I have an Xbox and I barely play that. Like whenever we play it, I always play it on computer.
Yeah, I
and I
shit
join
out
you
of
that
that.
way.
What's weird is Madden actually uses that.
Does it?
For the
Whatever.
throw?
Yeah, like
For
when-
on the PlayStation?
yeah, when if you're playing as a defensive lineman and you're trying to break tackles, yeah, all of a sudden like the trigger is fucking hard and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, it uses it.
So wait, the trigger gives you resistance?
Yeah.
It can give you resistance or
Oh,
it
that's
could
gonna
do
be
other stuff.
The-
It could
the
do,
selling
it could
part-
do weird stuff. But again, it says it's supposed to let you feel the Force. I don't know.
The selling point was for shoot 'em up games. Is like you'd feel like you're pulling the trigger
I feel
better.
like you're actually pulling the trigger, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said
That
like
was
the
the
bow. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
now I don't know if it's got shocks. Does it like vibrate at all? I don't know if it's got like built-in motion to it or not, or if it's just a resistance thing.
In
whole
the
co-
trigger?
The whole
Yeah.
The trigger, no,
controller
it's just
vibrates.
resistance.
Just resistance, yeah. But yeah, so that's going to be in there. So I'm kind of interested in seeing how that would play out. I don't know what system you're getting it on.
PS5. Well, yeah, PS5.
Yeah,
Well, it depends. It really fucking depends on the whole memory thing.
yeah,
Because that's what I'm going to have to leave on there until I finish.
correct. In other news, Counter-Strike players reportedly spent over $100 million in cases in March.
That sounds about right.
The most they've ever done since the game's been out.
Was that Counter-Strike 2 or Counter-Strike Global Offensive?
I think it's considering both because it just says Counter-Strike.
Okay.
And basically it's because of the announcement of Counter-Strike, I believe it's GO2, right? Or is it just
Just
Counter-Strike 2?
2.
Just Counter-Strike 2.
Which makes me
So
Well, as long as they have Dust 2.
Of course they're winning the night that we have the show.
That's right. You can't watch a winning
This,
game.
it's going to be the season where I'm not allowed to watch.
That's right. That's right. Stop watching. When you're going to a game for home opener, come on, man. You can't go anymore.
Well, remember how you debated on if you were going to go Monday or Tuesday night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have gone tonight.
Yeah.
She fucked up.
Yeah.
They would have won yesterday and lost today.
Probably. And still smelled like piss.
Right, well, the piss smell doesn't go away.
No, it does not. It would have festered because it was warmer today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a lot richer.
So that'll be interesting. Are you planning on getting it?
Counter-Strike 2? If once I get a computer, yes.
Let me know.
Me
Build me
too.
one soon.
Oh.
so.
Let me know. I'll probably get it if you get it. I'm not
I mean,
gonna
if
play
you're
by
building
myself.
him a computer, just add 2
Hey,
parts.
hey. Get in line.
What? Wait, what?
Make it 3.
Oh, just add.
Four.
Just duplicate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just duplicate.
I'm
Just
just making
You
duplicate
said
parts.
add 2 parts, and I was curious as to what you were adding to yours that I would not have on mine.
Nah, I'm just saying, get in line. Also, when you go to build it, purchase one.
See, that's the caveat.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him money.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Or actually, he's just going to send me a link of what to buy.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
I can build it. Like, that's no issue. I can build one.
wait,
I'm
is that
just too lazy to do the research.
Do you take a
Not
payment
that
That's
plan?
not building it
research.
then.
It takes doing research is pretty easy.
I
You
just go to
take
PC
payment
Part
plans,
Picker,
dude?
just like
That's what I do.
click, 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 click.
Well,
But every
it
time I
takes
go to
time.
see if everything's compatible, it goes no. I go fuck.
Well, you can, whatever. I can't help you there.
This is why I lean on him for that.
Have you seen my fantasy teams?
I know it's garbage. All right, leave me alone.
My choices are not so
Yeah,
great.
because I use PC Part Picker too, and it's not that hard.
It's not hard. I just, for the life of me, I just don't pick good things. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
posted
obvious.
on our Build a PC, and they go, well, you should do this instead. I'm like, the fuck? This is like, what?
'Cause you're an idiot.
I am
Anyway,
a fucking idiot.
Roblox
Okay, that's for the kid. Let's go on.
Well aware of that.
will
game.
will now hide ads for users under 13 and ban ads for insect body parts.
Insect body parts?
Yeah, I don't know why the title has that in there, but it does. It's
Because
kinda funny.
evidently they probably were advertising that, and some parents were like, excuse me.
So they're going to be banning ads, which I'm confused because I play Roblox with my son, and I don't think I've ever seen a fucking ad on this thing.
Because you're playing with someone under the age of 13.
But it's just now they started, and I've had this account for over a year.
Yeah.
And I've never seen an ad.
Are you playing on mobile?
On my computer.
Maybe it might be for mobile. That's how my kid plays. He plays via mobile on his mom's phone.
I've actually never
Okay.
Neither have I. I just know the kid
But
talks
there
about it all
are
the time.
obviously there's laws against advertising to children.
Correct.
Like it's not supposed to be targeted. Like
That's basically what they're saying is that I guess you have to put an age in now, and they're saying because of
yeah, like technically, if you make a YouTube channel that is directed towards kids, like you actually select the option, like, hey, this is for kids.
Yeah.
You can't AdSense that. You can't advertise on it because you can't sell ads to kids.
What?
It's a whole. It's
which
a whole
makes
thing.
no sense because what
Disney
happens
Channel.
to Disney, Nicktoons, like there's so many of them that just purely.
I'm sure there's.
targeting kids.
I'm not a lawyer. I know you guys thought I finished law school,
I
but
did.
I dropped out.
You have the look.
Yeah, but I dropped out.
In addition to the rollout changes for ads, users under 13 Roblox is updating a list of prohibited advertising content. Among other things, ads for NFTs, cryptocurrencies are now banned, as advertisements for online dating services, ads for fortune tellers and funeral services are banned too, along with advertisements for insects, including their individual body parts and byproducts. So they just took the last thing and then forgot the rest of it. I've never seen any of these ads, which is fucking weird. I don't understand why that would even be.
Do you go into public lobbies? Like maybe it's a public thing.
It's all public.
Oh, I have no fun. I don't know anything about the game.
Yeah, it's like using map settings.
The entire game is that?
That's
Yeah.
all it is.
Yep.
Huh.
It's an interesting concept. I won't lie. Problem is it looks like Minecraft.
Yep.
Well, a shittier version of
A
Minecraft.
shittier version of Minecraft.
It looks more Lego than Minecraft.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
still
there you go.
really blocky. It's fucking. There are some games in there that take it to an extreme where they actually look realistic, but most of them don't. And it's just like really blocky. It's very weird. It's all basically using map settings. You can download developer tools and then you can upload it onto their thingy, right? So using map setting thing,
Yeah.
they'll host it for you, and then you can put, which is the fucking thing that's crazy, is you put all these microtransactions in it, and then Roblox keeps a portion and they pay you out a portion for anything that people pay on it.
Interesting.
The game's free. You can buy premium, and then the premium basically every month gives you X amount of Robux or whatever the fuck it is, the in-game currency. So that's like it's basically like a subscription plan basically, and then every month, the first of the month, they give you, whatever tier you're at, they give you that much Robux, and then you can spend it into it. Or you can, one-time purchase fucking Robux if you want. Or, God forbid, if you're a parent out there and you put your fucking credit card in there, you're a fucking moron. Because kids will just keep hitting the buy button. Fucking ridiculous.
Yep. That has been on Christmas lists since I can remember.
What, Roblox?
Robux. Or whatever the fuck the money thing is.
Robux,
They want the cards.
It's not like... Yes. Who's asking for it, though?
Junior. Junior was.
Oh. Really? I think he's
I think John does too.
Really?
John does the
John
dev
is
stuff.
definitely too old for fucking Roblox.
I think he does the dev stuff.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then you might want to consider it, because you can probably make money off of it if it gets to a certain point, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I'm sure I probably would have been big into it when I was a kid, and again, I'd be more into the dev side of it as well, than actually playing it. But it is interesting, and there's a shit ton of games out there. Some are very, very bad, and some are remarkably good. Like if you played Rainbow Friends, I'm sure you've heard of Rainbow Friends. Like that's
the name sounds familiar.
it's a Roblox game that took off, and then it's spawned, and it's basically doing the same thing like Dota did, or fucking where it starts out in this UMS thing and then expands off of the platform pretty quickly because it takes off in that, and they get enough money to then they can spin it off into their own fucking thing basically.
Huh.
It's kind of interesting in how it works, but it's I sit there and I blow my brains out on 99.9% of the games in there. So it's definitely for little kids.
That's how it works.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
gotta
for
go
little
through the
kids.
garbage to find the true gems.
Sure, we'll go with that. So a new game released on Steam The murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
What?
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
How dare
How
they?
did you not hear about that?
Because it wasn't Sega official.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
It's Sega official?
Sega official.
Launched it, yeah. So you can still download it. Sega's dead, according to Sega's new release, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Can't wait till they make that in the movie.
It's free on Steam, so they're not even charging you.
Yeah.
It's fucking free.
So it's garbage. That's why.
It's an April Fool's joke,
Wow.
but
Yeah,
it's a pretty good one if you ask me.
I'm surprised you didn't hear about that
Yeah,
one.
they dropped it
I
on,
was in a basement for 48 hours.
Yeah, so they dropped it in there. It's free. You can still get it and download it or whatever.
Well, you were in here.
It's a
even
point-and-click
first.
visual novel.
Were we here
Correct.
first?
It's I was gonna say it's a novel.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Visual novel,
Oh.
novel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's out there if you just want to do it. It's free. It's not like an actual game per se, I don't think. It's just like a...
No, it's a point-and-click adventure type thing.
Yeah,
is what it
I was
sounds
going to
like.
say like the... yeah, I forget what the fuck those games are called, but yeah. So
Like
it's
an
out
escape
there
room, only...
if you wanted to attempt it.
I'll check it out.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Raises the prices of Pokemon Go remote raid passes.
Oh, there's so much
they're going
rage about
from
this.
a bundle of 3 goes
So
from
much.
300 Pokecoins to now 525 Pokecoins, which is about what they're saying is $5.
So much rage. There's so much rage.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of articles about the fan base speaking out about how they hate it. But the caveat also, I don't know if you still got the farther on. There's also a cap to how many raid passes you can use in a day.
Or 4 a week.
You
Yeah.
can only remote raid X amount of times a week?
Yeah.
So basically, well, see, the thing is, they're trying to promote, like, because that's
They-
the whole point of the game is to get the fuck outside. And
That's how we got COVID the first time.
They
But
issued
that's the reason why those raid passes exist is because of COVID.
They
Now they're
issued-
trying to unwind it.
the press release saying like it deviated from what the game's original intent was. Da 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 blah 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 blah. I think a lot of people kind of look at it as you could have done one of the two things, and probably wouldn't have got as much backlash.
Yeah.
Like cap it and keep the same price. Okay, yeah, we can only do so many a week.
Yeah.
Or raise the price of like, well, if you want to pay extra, you can keep doing them.
Yeah.
You did both, so it seemed more like a giant fuck you to the community. So there's a lot of like
Yeah.
bored.
Especially like the capitalism way would be just raise the price and do as many as you want.
Right.
Because you're just going to keep buying them at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
well,
The whole
I'm sure a
point.
lot of people don't pay for them though either, because you just have to.
I don't think they give those away for free, do they?
Well, it's Pokecoins,
They-
but you can get Pokecoins by holding a gym for X amount of time.
You can get up to 50 coins a day for holding the gym over whatever it is, like 5 hours. So yeah,
Now,
you can
granted,
still
I don't
do
know
it.
how often you'd want to do a raid anyway. Like you're probably only raiding when specific things are out.
Well, see, that's why, like, in a weird way, it's gonna hurt their bottom line, because you
Yeah.
probably have people that spend fucking way more money than you imagine on remote raids. That just constantly have that do them. Versus
you got to think like
capping it.
You're probably only going to do it when a new legendary or something comes out, or it's one of the weekends.
Yeah, well, you got people that like they shiny hunt, so they'll keep doing a whole bunch. You get a lot of that.
Yeah, or well,
But-
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, a lot of that's gonna go by the wayside. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't understand exactly why they did it, unless it's really that they're trying to go back to the roots. But
We'll see.
again,
Yeah.
just doing one would have made more sense. Not
Yeah,
capping
I
it
agree.
and raising the price.
Have better
But-
community days.
That too.
Yeah, or just better events in general.
None of the community days have fucking interested me. It's like, oh, let's go get some more Machops.
Chop.
I know that hadn't happened this year, but like it happened last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Slowpoke was the most recent one, right?
Yeah, and they've done that what 3 or 4 fucking times.
It
I have
feels
like,
like it.
60 of them from like when the game first started.
That's right.
Why do I want more Slowpokes?
E3 is canceled.
Oh no.
Shocker.
And my last news is really to make him spend more money. NVIDIA
Hold on.
GeForce.
You're just rolling over E3's canceled. That was it. Just
Yeah.
E3's canceled and
It's canceled.
on
Who
the
the
next.
fuck cares? Everybody
Okay.
knew it was happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because everybody kept slowly pulling out. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna be there. You
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
be there? I'm not gonna be there. And everybody was just
Well,
like,
they all
well,
have their
what?
own
We have
days
our
now.
own con, so
Yeah, they all have
we
their own
good.
cons, their
Yeah.
own day things.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
The
It's,
Nintendo E3 Direct every quarter.
the question is whether or not PAX starts unwinding itself, because again, people are going to start pulling out probably from that as well. You're just going to have the board game side.
I don't
but-
see it as much. I see it more as a campaign
Well, I
trail.
mean, PAX could still be the indie games, right?
Could be, yeah.
With
But
maybe
the
just like a promotional
But
booth
the
of
indie
like.
games aren't the one paying for that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's the problem. So it might just shrink,
But like,
I don't know.
PAX never did showcases for that stuff. They had people there to like, hey, play the latest Nintendo game that came out,
Yeah.
but they never did presentations there. Like Nintendo didn't have a room where they're like, oh, come check out all the new shit.
Well, they had a little section in that, and they would have a panel thing.
Yeah, with like
No, I don't
a
know.
game that's already out.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
They weren't. PAX is not a breaking news convention.
Yeah. Anyway, next one. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 470 will retail about $600.
Oh, God damn it! And you're gonna want to put that on the computer?
$600. I mean, that's
not bad.
That's
Is
a
that
really good
cheap?
price for a
Yeah,
video
that's
card.
a steal.
So obviously those are going to be the founder editions. So you got to get in quickly, most likely, because there's no way it's only going to sell once it gets into post.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to be 600. It's probably going to be closer to 1,000 if I had to take a guess.
Jesus Christ. I fucking hate... This is why I don't have a computer anymore. Like,
Well, the problem is originally what was driving up the prices on all the cards was crypto mining.
Yeah.
Now, it's all the fucking AI bullshit. Is using these fucking cards.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. It's like we
Processing
can't catch a fucking break. Is the fucking problem. They keep stealing the fucking cards' uses for other fucking things. But yeah, so they're basically saying, and so I'm just saying it because realistically, if you wanted to get top of the line, just be top of the line. But you have to get a Founders Edition. If you don't get a Founders Edition, you're not buying that card because it's going to be priced out of your price range.
you said NVIDIA, right?
NVIDIA GeForce RTX.
So
4070.
that would be... You would need an Intel chip. Preferably.
GeForce? No, I don't have Intel on mine.
You have an AMD chip in that?
Fucking hell yeah, I do.
Okay. What?
Why? Doesn't matter.
Normal... No, nothing. Nothing. I'm just... Trying to understand the process.
I'm just waiting for the link to just click by.
Well, I went with GeForce because GeForce works a lot better with Blizzard products.
I feel like Amazon really overreached on targeted ads.
Have you been building me a Blizzard computer every fucking time?
I mean, well, no, you have Intel in that with an AMD or not AMD? Yeah, an AMD in there. Not AMD. Radeon with a Radeon in there because that's better for what you wanted.
Yes.
Not better for what I want. I want Blizzard, so I went down the Blizzard path.
Fair.
But that's all I have for you today.
Well, thank you. That's nice of you.
That was wonderful, Gibby.
Try.
Yeah.
Start buying.
Start buying. Yeah.
Thank you for targeted ads with Gibby.
Yeah, right.
Amazon's gone too far. They got a hold of Gibby.
Well, I mean, that's kind of got to be our show tonight. I got nothing else unless you want to do like some trivia or something. I don't even think any of that shit's near you.
No, you took it all away to like make
Behind
your
us.
bookshelves look nice.
And they're not even on the camera.
No.
Oh,
But yeah, we'll just cut it short because quality over quantity.
that's right.
Right, 'cause yes,
We'll go with that.
we qualityed.
Let's go around the horn and see what everybody's up to. Gibby.
I stream Mondays. I didn't stream this Monday because like.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Fuck
Everybody.
that.
Oh, guess what?
Oh, there we go.
Fuck
This,
that.
that'll be the final 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Go.
Guess who's on Minecraft? Me, Alan, and Dan on Minecraft yesterday, just
couldn't
waiting
do it,
for
man.
Gibbles to show
I
up.
fucking couldn't do it. I think I went on the computer for maybe like an hour, if that, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. And
We're-
then I went and watched Picard.
We were all there.
I was like, I can't do this. This is fucking brutal.
Well, what you missed is we finished flattening the land.
Sweet.
Yes.
So it's flattened. Alan and I peppered it with some sea lanterns. So it's ready for a floor and a building. So
It's the courthouse done.
the courthouse has been done, yeah.
Still haven't seen it yet.
Because
but-
Dace finished
burn
the
it down.
courthouse, right?
Burn it down.
I built that.
That's right.
We
We're
still
gonna
need to
put
build
lightning rods all around so it catches fire.
No, we need to build the jail still.
Yeah.
But also, Nick popped on for like 10 minutes.
He saw all the people online said
Oh,
nope.
God.
No, he was on for a good day-night cycle.
Really?
So 20 minutes.
On
ago?
the map?
I don't know. We were busy still
Fine.
deleting stuff. He
There you go.
came on, so
So has he relinquished his land? Because that'll be a good quadrant of our fucking map we could build on now.
I don't know.
point.
I
It's all
don't know.
flat.
I don't know if he
Point.
moved or anything. So
Be nice.
Well, that's interesting that we could start building the Sanctum, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Sanctum
Yeah.
Sanctoris.
Yeah, that thing.
Sanctum Sanctorum.
That's the one.
Saucy McSaucy.
Yeah.
I like sauce.
The only thing I needed for the courthouse was just some bookshelves to finish out the judges' chambers to make it look like they have a library.
Okay.
But
Alan's got those.
yeah. So, Frank, what you got going on?
If there's a stream on here, I'm most likely on it, since it seems to be the trend.
Fair.
Even though you didn't see me a whole lot during the... Well, you kind of did. You didn't see me in the Gameathon, you probably heard me. Because I spent a lot of time here, not over there.
Well, you were in the home run derby.
And Kutch and I won.
Yeah, it's true.
Mainly Kutch.
Yeah.
So if you see him in public or tweet him, let him know. I carried him to victory over all these other people.
We all had to play in the Smash tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost to Cheever.
I was top 4.
I lost to AI or Ronnie.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to go with.
I would say I'm upset about losing to Cheever, but he plays the Switch a hell of a lot more than I do, so I'm not really upset about it.
I might just start practicing for next year.
Next year's not
one
happening.
next year.
Practice for next year.
We have the trophy and everything. It's over.
Vince doesn't know that.
Oh, almost broke the trophy. That would have been great. We finally got it back.
I mean, it would have been probably cooler to, like, earn the trophy back, but we still could.
I'm going to earn it back next year. Don't worry.
We could still have an annual Smash tournament.
You just don't tell Vince. Like, that's what we were saying.
Right, we tell him it's for, excuse me, for charity, for live
We'll call
event.
it the Vince In Memoriam Tournament. We'll kill him.
Oh, they're here!
Oh, Vince?
Yeah! Well, it's gonna spoil my plan.
So, yeah, the Vince, in memory of Vince Sanfordoni tournament.
I'm gonna just keep saying what I was gonna say though. You tell him we're gonna have it. It's all stream televised and stuff. He comes in, plastic all over the couches, and you Dexter.
And we put Huey Lewis on.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Yep. So either plan, I guess.
Cheever, what you got going on?
I'm slowly coming back from the grave.
The grave.
I'm apparently going into it, so that's good.
Woo! Tradesies.
No, you don't want to trade. You don't want to trade.
Well, we got almost, 3 months left of this show? I don't know when June
2.
is. 2 months?
You said June.
So we gotta get
Right.
10 subscribers so we can do the Death Nut Challenge.
That ain't fucking happening.
No, I took that out of the description too.
After we did research on that, that's not happening.
Wait, by research you mean Gibby ate one?
Yeah.
Tim Googled it and went, yeah, that nut's hotter than the chip.
Oh.
And I went, oh, okay, well, we're not doing that on the show anymore. But we got, 2 months left? April, May, end of June, so 3 months.
I guess yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah.
Of the Dace Man Show, so that means we've got about
5 shows.
11 more-ish. 11 in theory, if we're
About
good.
6.
So half that, so we'll split the difference, 6 or 5.
Yeah.
As we march to the finale of the Dace Man Show. Like Frank said, you can catch me on streams whenever they're streaming. Usually Mondays with this nerd over here for Minecraft. And Wednesdays we do a group game. It's been Age of Empires a lot lately.
No,
Actually,
it's
it
been
was
Valheim.
yeah.
Oh, I haven't been there. So that's why it's Age
Yeah.
of Empires in my head.
I want Age of Empires.
We can always go back to it. I don't care
either
either
way.
way.
We'll find out what
I know.
everybody wants to do tomorrow.
Either way.
I mean, probably Wednesday is probably fine with that because Dan wants to play what's called, and then you could probably try doing Valheim on Friday or Saturday or something.
Alright. And I'm up to probably bringing back the Dace Man Plays once we get away from the Gameathon and probably closer to the end of this. So, woo! We'll see. That'll do it for us this week on the Dace Man Show. We'll be back next week. So for the few,
For my chickens.
but proud,
And that badass whale.
spectacular. You added way more adjectives to that.
Spicing it up.
Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week. And remember, basement dollars, stick to the protocol.
Fucking protocol.
What's up, Basement Dwellers? I hope you enjoyed the latest Basement Protocol Productions creation. I'm Chris the Dace Man Dace.
I'm Frank.
And we want to drop some social media plugs on you. Check us out on Twitter at the BPP Official for all our tweeting needs, or you can go over to Instagram at the BPP Official as well for all our picture needs.
Or Facebook/Basement Protocol Productions, or YouTube/Basement Protocol Productions.
And if you're somebody who likes live, non-stop action content, you can go over to twitch.tv/Basement Protocol.
Or if you just like the internet in general, you can go to www.basementprotocolproductions.com. gmail.com. Either way you do it, doesn't matter. We'll see you next time.